This episode is sponsored by FX's Fleischman is in Trouble, starring Jesse Eisenberg, Claire Danes, Lizzie Kaplan, and Adam Brody. This drama tells the story of recently divorced Toby Fleischman, who dives into the world of app-based dating with the kind of success he never had in his youth. Then, his ex-wife disappears, leaving him with their 2 children and no hint of her return. FX's Fleischman is in Trouble, streaming November 17th only on Hulu.
You're listening to Satellite Sisters.
What's a satellite sister?
The person you call when the best thing in your life happens or the worst.
The person that gets you up, gets you going, and gets you through.
And every once in a while, changes your mind.
This podcast is part pep talk, part weekly check-in.
Like grabbing coffee with a friend.
Thanks for being here. Welcome to the Satellite Sisterhood.
You're listening to Satellite Sisters. We're really glad you're here today. I'm Lian Dolan. I am the youngest sister. I live in Pasadena, California. I'm a writer and a podcaster and a producer, and I'm excited to be here today for our holiday festive food special. I mean, we got a lot going on with that. And our question of the week from Julie Dolan, who's a master at these, is what holiday food product are you already stockpiling? Jewel?
Okay, well, Lian, this is Julie Dolan, and I live in Texas, and I'm pretty sure there aren't any cranberry bogs close by. So for me, it's cranberries. You can't have enough bags of cranberries. I get every time when I see them in the store, I get nervous. I was like, I better start hoarding right now because there's going to be a cranberry shortage in Texas, no doubt.
Okay, Liz?
Okay, this is Liz Dolan. I live in Santa Monica. I'm a marketer and a podcaster and not really a food stockpiler. I don't know why I would do that. It's only just me and the hoop. But one thing I do is I try, there's always that last minute if you're going over to someone's house for a holiday event, like, oh my God, I forgot to get something. So extra little boxes of chocolate or good bottles of wine. That's what I would have around to grab on my way out the door.
Oh, Liz, very nice. That's very thoughtful. Yeah, I applaud. Well, I have a lot of different people coming to Thanksgiving this year in terms of dietary needs. So I have been stockpiling low salt vegetable stock because I have some vegans coming, some vegetarians, the gluten-frees are coming, the lactose intolerant. So I just am going to be using a lot of vegetable stock this year. I feel like instead of chicken stock or butter or dairy. So that's what I'm doing. But, it's great that we have Claire Tansey on the show today. Claire is with us frequently, a food expert, a recipe developer. She is so fun to talk to, but she also just uncomplicates. That's her whole brand. She uncomplicates food, entertaining, and the holidays. And she is going to have a lot of great tips for us on potlucks and vegetarian and vegan options and gifts, edible gifts from the home. But she also has the Christmas cookie of 2022. So, you're going to want to stay tuned.
Can't wait to hear that, Lian.
That's the big surprise reveal. Okay.
Bold prediction. Okay, Julie, you have a great entertaining sisters this week that I'm excited about.
Yes, Lian, the Royal Nanny, Hallmark's Royal Nanny. It debuted over the weekend. We must talk, okay?
Okay, I can't wait. It's the one I suggested you watch, and it delivered on all fronts. So we're going to break that down. And then, Liz, what do you got going on this show?
Well, I'm just calling it a double passport miracle, Lian. It's a follow-up on a story that I did like a month ago that I had applied for a new passport through the State Department's new test online program. I have some results that I would like to share.
Fantastic. All right. We also have a couple of special things for you. We have a great list of holiday books that we're recommending. So we're going to tell you a little bit about that. Julie is putting together a holiday games segment. We're going to tell you, suggest some games, and then we also have our big holiday wrap party, and we're going to give you some details on that too. But first, Liz, over to you.
Okay. So double passport miracle sisters. Okay. So when I mentioned this a month ago, I explained that I realized that my passport was almost within 6 months of expiring. And as international travelers know, like, you can't leave the country if your passport is going to expire in the next 6 months. You think like, oh, it's still good for another 6 months. No, it's not, people. It's not. So I went online And I hate mailing my passport in. That just seems so dangerous. So I went online to like state.gov, whatever it is, and they were running this special new pilot program for online renewal where you didn't have to mail your passport away. You just get to upload a photo, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I tried that and I thought, okay, they keep calling it a pilot program, which I think is their way of saying, like, we don't know if this is going to work. But sure enough, about 2 weeks ago, I got an email from the State Department saying, yes, your passport has been issued within 2 weeks of actually uploading my photo. That's
pretty quick, Liz. Wow.
Unbelievably fast. So the good news is it worked for me. The bad news is it won't work for you because I just went online. I just went online and the pilot program is over. So obviously they're going to like take in all of their information and launch it as a real thing. But not right now. It's not a real thing. But then there was one other part of the miracle. So I was away. I was up in Bend the last 3 weeks when I got that email. I came home. All of my mail had sort of jammed up in my box. I pulled it all out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And no passport. Or no mail from state.gov or whoever. But then there was a little shopping bag that a neighbor had left at my front door, like taped tight, really, really shut, saying, hey, Liz, I found this in the junk bin. We have a junk bin in the lobby of my building where that's where you throw your junk mail. And so you don't have to carry it upstairs and then carry it down to the car. Anyway, so somehow this is just a package. It ended up in the junk bin. Don't know what it is. Here you go. And I open it up and it was my passport. So my passport came within moments of just getting thrown in the trash.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
So,
and they never would have given you another passport.
And I never would have known. I wouldn't have known that's what happened to it. And it probably would have taken me another month to think, whatever happened to that passport?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
that is a miracle. That is your holiday miracle, Liz.
Double passport miracle. Yep. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, I wanted to mention because the passport is involved here. You know, I'm already starting to think about Paris 2020. You got your Paris Olympics coming up. I know it's like 2024. 2024. Yeah. So Paris 2024. And so I'm ready with the passport now. Got a few other things I got to get lined up. But yesterday they announced the new French Olympic mascot. And you know, we are a family of mascot lovers, I think, in general. When you
yes. Gotta have a mascot. Yes.
Gotta have a mascot. So I just love this. It's a very French choice that I would classify as sort of semi-surrealistic.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Because the mascot itself is a hat. It's a hat. And you know, a lot of what you buy with the mascot on it is a hat. And so I'm basically imagine having a hat that is a picture of a hat. That's what I mean about it being semi-surrealistic. I feel like this is very Magritte.
Yes.
But there's another layer here. It is a French hat that is not a beret. When you thought, if I said French hat, wouldn't you think beret? No, sister.
That would be my number one choice. Sure.
No, this thing is called a freesia. And I know how to pronounce it because I heard them talking about it on the Today Show. So we have La Freesia Olympique and La Freesia Paralympique. And these are red hats with eyes and legs. So the Frisian, the Frisian,
are the eyes like melting off the hat, you know, in some kind of, but no. Okay.
No, but it's great because the Frisia Paralympique, it's one leg and one blade. And then the Frisia Olympique is two legs. So very inclusive. I like that. But what is a Frisia, you might ask? Lian, maybe you know this because it is actually a classical thing. Okay. The Frisian cap is generally a soft red hat. It dates to headgear worn by freed slaves in Frisia, naturally, which is an ancient Greek kingdom in what is now Turkey. But most of all, it's associated with revolutions. Americans wore it during the American Revolution, but especially during the French Revolution.
Okay. So the French actually wore this kind of hat, right?
Yes. During, yes, 18th century, it was a big look, Julie. It was a symbol of freedom, big look. So the freesia is back. That's all I'm going to say. I'm very excited about it.
I think they're jaunty. I like them.
I think all of those mascots seem a little bizarre. Can I say that? So, so this seems to be in the keeping with Olympic mascots. I mean, they've already, gone beyond cute animals anyway. Okay, a hat.
Yeah,
sure.
right.
Whatever.
Right.
Good. Okay.
It's a hat. Just think of a hat of a hat of a hat. Very McGree.
Ooh, Liz, thank you. All right. Well, we must turn our attentions back now to this holiday show that we're doing. And I have done an extensive review of holiday trends for 2022. Okay. Just so
I'm going to take notes. I'm going to take notes.
You do.
Yeah.
Okay. Liz and Lian, here's the headline for 2022. No more neutrals. Okay. This is the season of vibrant, joyful colors. Okay. You have to include that in everything that you do for the holiday. In fact, here is a fact. There has been a 20.
Fact is a fact. Also very agreed. And in fact.
Wait till you hear this. There's been a 24% increase in the searches for colorful wreaths. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That is a fact. Okay. That is just, you see this trend, it's coming at us. Okay. So think vibrant colors, joyful colors, no more sort of calm. No, that's all out. You gotta really bring it this holiday season. Okay. Now, with that said, the other big trend that we're seeing is a lot of natural accents. So you remember when our mom spent perfectly good money to sending me a box of pine cones via UPS, right?
Yes.
She believed in natural accents. Okay, so I want you to get some branches. You need cones. You need sticks. You need rocks. You need berries. Maybe even a little small pile of dirt or sand. Okay, you really embrace that theme. Okay. Because here's another big thing, a big trend, according to bash.com, is you have to go big with over the top decor. Okay. No, this is not the year to be subtle or to be restrained. You cannot go too big. Okay. So I want you to really embrace that. Now, Liz, I have one word for you. Are you ready for this? You might want to write this down.
Okay.
Tassels. Okay.
Tassels. Where do I put the tassels, Julie?
Liz, do you have any tassels in your holiday decor plan?
No.
Right now. Okay. Well, you need to get some. Okay. You can put them on. You can put the tassels on your doorknobs, on dresser door pulls. You can put them on the chain pull on a fan. Tassels, Liz. Okay.
Tassels.
This is,
okay. I like having a concept. If tassels, I'll take this on board fully. Yes, I know.
Okay.
It's a relief to have a concept now. Thank you, Julie.
Okay, Lian.
Yeah.
Okay. For you, what touches of, or you need to incorporate touches of texture into your holiday decor. Do you have any chunky knits going? Okay.
I think I'm wearing one right now, but not wear it, put it where? Okay. On the table? Where do I put
no.
Where do I put the chunky knit?
Okay. You can put that on your couches, on your chairs, but on the table, think plaid blankets. Have you ever used that as a tablecloth?
No, because things would fall over. But okay.
I think so too, Lian. But according to House Beautiful, this makes a great tablecloth. I mean, we can spill the turkey gravy on the big plaid blanket. How are you going to get that? Or wine? What's going to happen?
I don't know.
But it's going to look fabulous.
Julie, you know this is bad advice, but you are sharing it anyway. This is what I enjoy.
Yes, indeed.
A trend is a trend. It doesn't.
A trend. I want you to put that plaid blanket on your table, take a picture, and then you're going to be great. Well, here's what I do think you can do. You can go to IKEA. You can get a faux sheepskin little thing, and you put that under your Christmas tree. Ooh, that is quite a look. Lian.
Okay, that sounds pretty. I would do that.
Okay, and here's your big word that you have to really incorporate: fringe. Okay.
Okay.
Martha says you need fringe in things. Okay. I don't know where, just fringe it up. Okay. That's all I can tell you. Okay. Holiday cocktails. I think we've got that under control, and we're going to be talking about that later in the show. Liz, I know you were talking before that you might have some get-togethers for the holiday.
I might. Yeah.
You were saying that. Okay.
I think I said get together.
Okay, get together. Okay, a get together. Home get togethers are big. But here is a tip from bash.com. Unexpected entertainment, Liz. Okay.
Oh.
Think of something like tarot card readings, or perhaps you have one of those artists come and paint your group. See, unexpected. Ladies.
I think any entertaining by me is unexpected. So, okay, I'll give that some thought, Julie. I will.
Okay.
I'll give
now,
that
this is the final tip. This is a big trend in 2022. We're all going to do it. Elaborate tablescapes. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. We're this is well within our wheelhouse. Longtime listeners will know that we had a tablescaping contest many years ago where one sister pitted against the other sister.
Yes.
So we're experienced in this. So just ramp it up, girls, because that is a big trend this year to really go wild with your tablescapes.
Okay. To that, Julie, I would have to say also no.
Julie, I have exciting news. You know what I did yesterday for the first time in like 3 or 4 years? I ordered holiday cards. And guess what? I ordered very vibrantly colored holiday cards because I just thought those look fun and pretty, and I'm going to go for that instead of the more modern minimalistic look. I am on trend already, Jewel.
You're on trend already. Okay, so you've got your words: fringe, tassels, okay, and no more neutrals. Okay.
All right. Got it. Check. All right. Coming up, Claire Tansey. She's going to add to our list of words that we need to remember and the best Christmas cookie of 2022. Stay with us. Do you want luggage that doesn't scream, "Hey, I'm on a business trip"? With Base, you can get chic, affordable travel bags and accessories that look good and are packed with function. Julie, I rolled off the plane in Dallas, Texas a couple of weeks ago. Did I look like I was on a business trip?
No, Lian, you look chic and fun. I mean, I told you, I was a little bit jealous. I was like, what is happening with her suitcase? It wasn't the same old black bag. It's something new and smart and fun.
Yeah, I got a fresh color of the carry-on roll-on bag at Base, and it is fantastic. I mean, it's very chic, but it is also very functional. You can pack a lot of things in there. I loved all the stuff they've done in the interiors. They have the special dirty laundry bag. They have all kinds of pockets where you can put things. Oh, it just compress things down. I packed a lot of stuff in that.
Yes, you did. You
bag.
were jamming things in that bag.
And I even had room for gifts on the other end because that's how good these Base bags are. Base was created by actress Shay Mitchell to make sleek and affordable bags, luggage, and accessories designed to help you travel effortlessly while still looking fashionable. And really, they've thought of everything you need. 360-degree gliding wheels, boom, boom, boom. You're rolling that bag around. It's great. A cushioned handle, a built-in weight indicator, washable bags for your dirty clothes, and all the interior pockets to help keep you organized that I mentioned. Plus, it's just great styling and great colors. It's very fresh and very fun. I gave my son's girlfriend a Base weekender bag. Oh my gosh, she loved it. Because, she's young. She goes on weekend trips. She carries them all around. She loves that Base bag. So if you are looking for a great bag for yourself or maybe someone in your family, for the holidays, here's what you need to do. Right now, Base is offering Satellite Sisters listeners 15% off your first purchase by visiting basetravel.com/sisters. And I'm going to tell you how to spell Base. It's BEIS. basetravel.com/sisters for 15% off your first purchase. That's BEIStravel.com/sisters. Thanks, Base. Julie, remember the other day during the production meeting, and I said, "Oh, you know what season it is? It's face oil season." Do you remember that?
Yes. Well, all three sisters were talking about applying Osea face oil at the same time. We love this product, and we all use it. And this is the season when it's colder, windier. This is when you want to put face oil on. Yes.
That's right. Okay. Well, it's also another season, apparently. It's holiday season.
Yes,
Some other
indeed.
people celebrate that. So, we love Osea. It's a California-based skincare and body care brand that's been making clean, vegan, and cruelty-free skincare products for over 25 years. And their hero ingredient is seaweed because it's nutrient-rich and it's a superfood with endless benefits, including anti-aging and moisturization. But this holiday season, Julie, they're bringing back their best-selling minis collection just for the holidays. It's the perfect gift, and it's only available for a limited time. It's a 6-piece set of luxurious skin and body care favorites in convenient and adorable travel case for a complete glow up from head to toe. Is that what you're looking for this holiday season?
I would
Julie,
like to glow up. Yes, indeed. What a great idea. And what a perfect gift. I mean, it could be a great teacher's gift too, to give these mini me's, but for your friends as well. It's a stocking stuffer for the right person. Yes, I think these are all good ideas, Lian.
Yeah, it's packaged in a beautiful box that's easy to gift wrap, but with packaging this pretty, you can even skip the gift wrapping. You don't even have to do that. So you get 3 best-selling face products and 3 of the best-selling body moisturizers, including the other one we love, the Undaria Algae Body Oil. This is just a really delightful gift. Please, I want to draw your attention to that. So for the gift that will impress, check out Osea's best-selling minis collection. Right now, Satellite Sisters listeners get 10% off your first order with promo code SATSisters at OseaMalibu.com. You'll even get free samples with every order, and orders over $50 get free shipping. So that's 10% off at OseaMalibu.com. And Osea is OSEA. OseaMalibu.com, promo code SATSisters. Thanks, Osea. We're so happy to welcome Claire Tansey back to Satellite Sisters. Claire is a recipe developer, a cooking teacher, and the author of Dinner Uncomplicated, Fixing a Delicious Meal Every Night of the Week, and Uncomplicated, Taking the Stress Out of Home Cooking. But for us, she is a real Satellite Sister because she makes food easy, fun, and delicious. Her website is a treasure trove of recipes, classes, videos, and more. And her motto is come for the uncomplicated recipes and game-changing tips, but stay for the bad puns and good laughs. Yay, Claire. Welcome back to Satellite Sisters.
Welcome back. Always delicious to be here.
Now, do you get excited about this time of year, building out your your holiday recipe portfolio?
I do. I used to work in the magazine business, and we were always 6 months ahead. And so Christmas happened in July. And I found that kind of drained my holiday joy out of me. But now that I don't work for the magazine anymore, I'm in. And especially this year, like the last 2 years have been, let's say, rocky.
Yeah.
I am all in 100%. Like the more parties, the more casual get-togethers, the more lazy dinner parties, the more big dinner parties. I am so excited.
Okay. I feel that way too. I feel like we've had a lot of turkey sandwiches on the back porch over the last 3 years. That's been our Thanksgiving strategy. But we're having a full house again this year. We're having 13 people at my house. And Claire, I made a request of you because you know what? I like to be all inclusive at my meals. I like to include vegetarians and vegans and the lactose intolerant and the gluten-free, but it can be kind of complicated if you have all of those people at one meal, as I do this year. So you're here to uncomplicate things for me. And I actually requested from you a vegan nut loaf recipe. So what do you got for me, Claire? Because I'd like to give my vegan friend something to eat that's not turkey.
Yes. Now okay. So first of all, yes, we live in a time when you can't just serve the same old and expect everybody to be happy, right? And to your point, we want everybody to be happy. That's what hospitality is about.
Right.
I do like to say that when it comes to vegetarian and vegan in particular, it's important to like reframe the main course concept. So many people come to me with your exact same question, Lian. I need to I've got a ham, I've got a turkey, and now I need a nut loaf or a something.
That's just what she asked. But
Exactly.
So that's
you can see you've gone wrong, Lian, even before you've started. Okay, Claire. Now I'm interested. What's going on?
I will say that let's reframe this, because you don't need to match the turkey or the ham with a similar vegetarian hunk of protein. That's kind of how the world ended up with the tofurkey. And I think we can all agree that was an experiment gone wrong, right? Like, we don't want that.
Yeah. False start.
Yeah, it was. So instead of the nut loaf, which honestly, I don't think is a great addition to a holiday meal, I would say, okay, you're going to serve lots of dishes that are meat-free. So for example, if you usually put meat in your stuffing, do a half and half, some with meat, some without. Cook some out of the turkey so that some has not been in touch with the turkey. If you have, I've got one of my most popular recipes is Brussels sprouts with bacon. Hey, guess what? Cook them without the bacon,
Right.
and have the bacon on the side. So it's just like taking one step back there, and serve lots and lots of dishes that are meat-free. And then I like to add a really robust vegan or vegetarian vegetable course to kind of round out the meal. But you know what? If it's a buffet table, just like it always is in my family, everyone's going to take some of that vegan.
Right.
So you got to be ready for that, right? It's not just like we only have one portion and it's for Susie. So a bunch of recipes from my second book, Dinner Uncomplicated, would be amazing additions to a Thanksgiving buffet. So some vegan options. There's a sweet and sour eggplant caponata. It's out of this world. It's like really simple stovetop braised like peppers and eggplant with capers and olives and a bit of sweet and a bit of sour. Really delicious. You can make it in advance. I'll share the recipe with you. There are, of course, something like a sheet pan roasted vegetables, and then you just add a can of chickpeas to that. And there you've got a protein, proteiniousness, but you're not making a tofurkey.
Okay.
Now, if you feel really ambitious, you could make something like a vegan lasagna, but that's going to take you,
yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Okay, great.
No.
Okay.
I love the vegans. They're saving the planet. So I am always really happy to accommodate them. But lasagna is one of those things that everyone says, oh, make a lasagna. It's so easy. And you're not, because it's a lot of work.
It's so super.
And so many pans. Yeah.
It took me so long. There is a lasagna in my second book, and it's the only recipe that takes up 2 pages. Because I'm like, wow. I don't know what else to do here. I love lasagna, but it's not on the Uncomplicated. So yeah, that's what I would say. Reframe the concept and just spread out your vegetable offerings, and people will be happy. And put the bacon on the side.
Lian, you certainly do a lot of vegetables, so I think that's a really nice, that's a nice way. And you can imagine a plate full of delicious and beautiful and colorful vegetables. I like it.
I can't.
You just said with the that when we have a roast dinner of any kind, and I'm married to a British guy, so we have roast dinner every weekend, even in July. We always say, you have your plate full of vegetables and all the beautiful side dishes, and then you're like, oh, I gotta carve out a little spot for some meat, right? Everything else in that buffet is going to be amazing. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's just with the vegans, you have to be careful because it's really no butter, it's no cheese, it's vegetable stock. No honey, it's all those things. No honey.
No honey.
No honey.
Yeah. Think of the bees, Lian. Think of the bees.
Oh my gosh.
You got to use maple syrup instead of honey.
Okay. Well, what about the trees? They don't care about the trees.
To hell with them. No, they're dead.
That's a different group, Lian. That's a different group.
Okay. All right. Okay, Claire, I'm reframing. Okay. This is exciting. I'm going to go back to my menu planning after the show is over. All right, Julie, you have a question.
Yes, I do, Claire. I've got an upcoming holiday potluck. Well, I what should I bring? I want something that looks good. That looks good on the table, that has a nice presentation, that everyone's going to want to eat because it's a potluck, and those are competitive, right?
Are you hosting or are you?
No, I am not hosting. I'm not hosting. I am bringing this item to a potluck.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now, first of all, before we even get to the dish, let's just make sure that you win the potluck.
Yes.
As far as whoever is hosting it. So you're going to want to bring something that doesn't need to be baked or even heated up. That's basic, right? And preferably you want to bring it in its own serving dish, and bring your own serving spoon.
Yes.
Yes.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Those are very strong, solid rules.
Yes, that's an Edna Dolan rule that
Yes.
we learned young.
Right?
Yes.
So we got that.
Now, thinking of what we just talked about, the vegan, the allergies, if you're able to find out, now usually it's the kind of thing that vegans and allergic people are very happy to tell you about in advance. But if you like, just find out if there's a vegan, if there's an allergy, so that if you're bringing your broccoli with bacon and almonds, you can maybe have the almonds and the bacon on the side for those vegetarian and sensitive people.
Do you think that's a good rule anyway? Like if it's some topping that could be objectionable or that you could I don't know.
I don't know. It's tough because like sometimes that's just what makes the dish come together, right?
Yeah.
So if you can keep it separate until the last minute, and then when you confirm that you don't have a nut allergy, I don't know. I would say if you can keep it separate until the last minute, that's great.
Okay.
But then you have to run around and say, make sure you put the almonds on the broccoli because it really brings the dish together. Now, I assume as a guest, you've been assigned something like a vegetable.
A vegetable.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take you back to that sweet and sour eggplant caponata. I'm not going to lie. Or I'm going to suggest a sheet pan eggplant parmesan. Also from my second book. You can see I'm big on eggplant. See, it's the ingredient of the year.
It is.
Oh, okay. Strong statement.
Because it's delicious, beautiful, like really looks beautiful. Because as you said, you want to bring something that really looks beautiful.
I want a wow statement with my potluck. Yes.
Of course. And the thing with eggplant is it's good if it's cooked and then maybe reheated and then maybe takes a car trip and then gets a little bit reheated again. It's fine. Something like broccoli, no, you've got one chance with broccoli, right? You can't reheat that. So you want to be thinking about vegetables that reheat really well. So, corn would be fine. But let's go with eggplant. So I'm going to suggest
I like the eggplant suggestions. I think those are unusual and distinctive. Yes. And then a little unexpected. Yes.
Okay, good. And then my other suggestion, whenever it comes to eggplant or frankly, any dish, if you can sprinkle feta on top of it, everyone's going to just love it.
That's true. It is true.
Come on, right? It's going to be delicious.
Salty nuggets of deliciousness. Yes.
Okay. Feta. Okay. Feta, even if it's on the side, it would be good. Okay. I love it.
Okay, Claire, I have a question. This is Liz. I decided this is the year I'm going to do something unexpected. Which would be any kind of cooking at all, right? So, I mean, you've been an important teacher of mine. So I was thinking like in the gift department, what could I make? I'm thinking of venturing into the edible homemade gift area. Like, what if
Amazing. Amazing.
You can we're all just we're taking a step back, Liz. Edible gifts by Liz. Okay.
There's something beyond the cookie. Anyway, I'm just going to say these 3 words: edible homemade gift. Go.
Yes. Well, fantastic. I'm actually, Liz, I'm teaching a whole freezer stocking workshop on this on December 4th, edible homemade gifts, or as I've been calling them, gifts from your kitchen, because in Canada, where cannabis is legal, anything that has the word edible in it might lead to some interesting side effects. So we're going with gifts from your kitchen.
Well, I'm not ruling out that either, but okay.
Also fine.
Same in California.
So here are things that I love as gifts from your kitchen, because they're great for you, because you can make a giant batch and then freeze it and then just gift it as you see fit. Put it in a mason jar, put it in a pretty little package, but you're not having to do a lot of scurrying around at the last minute, baking things or drizzling chocolate over things.
Yeah,
I feel like that's probably not your speed.
No.
Or mason jars. Mason jars really.
I know that may be a stump, Liz.
I have a lot of mason jars because I was making a lot of Mama Capra's marinara during the peak of the pandemic. So
Perfect.
I'm long on mason jars.
Okay, fantastic. Let's think mason jar gift then. Because then all you need is a long ribbon of like festive ribbon, and you just ribbon that around the top and you're good. So how about this? Your own homemade granola. Got a great recipe in my first book. I can share it with you if you like. Granola, oh my gosh, people love it because that's your Christmas morning. You can sprinkle it on your yogurt, or you can have a handful of it. A fantastic little special gift. You can make it a little bit festive, put some red cranberries and maybe some golden apricots in there, make it look very beautiful. You can put some holiday spices in there, cinnamon, allspice, that sort of thing.
Unexpected.
That's a good one. I also do a crunchy spiced nut. Now this can be divisive because some people don't like nuts. I'm not friends with them, but it's like it's a baked nut. It's also in my first book. And you make this sort of, it's kind of like a flavor sauce. You take some egg whites only, beat them up with a little bit of sugar and spices, toss that all over the nuts, and then bake them. And these things last for weeks and weeks. I mean, they're not going to last because you're going to eat them. They're absolutely addictive to eat, but they're so delicious. And again, you can use some kind of holiday spices, and that makes it feel quite festive. And then
what would be a holiday spice?
Like cinnamon, ginger.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh so loud.
Ginger. Okay, good.
It's just spice, pumpkin pie spice.
Or you can go spicy with that, Liz. If you're like
cayenne,
cayenne,
That's a good one.
Okay.
Now here's the third one. Now this is actually going to be in my what I call my festive favors to your future self workshop. It is an Earl Grey and vanilla syrup. So this is a really simple, beautiful syrup. You make it with some Earl Grey tea and vanilla, and then you package that in a mason jar would be okay, preferably like an upcycled maple syrup bottle. And this is what you use for cocktails, mocktails, and homemade London fog lattes.
Oh, wow.
Very holiday, very festive. And honestly, if it could be easier, I mean, I don't know, my kid could make it. And it is cheap and cheerful and beautiful and special and unique.
Wow.
So those are my
Those are all fantastic suggestions, well within my skill set. So I thank you, Claire.
Do you have the ribbon, Liz? I was a little worried about that aspect of the gift.
I can manage that, Joel. I think I can manage that.
Claire, it's always so fun to talk to you because now I'm just writing notes as if I can't re-listen to this podcast again. All right, so we've been building up to the best Christmas cookie of 2022. You always bring it at the end of the show with the special ingredient that were the miso, the tahini. We've heard eggplant. So, in your opinion, what Christmas cookie are you standing for in 2022?
Well, I think I think that there's a real move back towards the classics. There was a time where people were trying to mix it up, put lavender in their Christmas cookies. 100% no, we're going classics. You're going to see this year a lot of Rice Krispie treats. I mean, it doesn't get more basic than that, but with like brown butter or, caramel, salted caramel, something like that. Okay, so that's fine. Here's what I'm going with, because it's uncomplicated. You could make a big batch of them in advance. Classic icebox shortbreads. Did you guys have these when you were growing up? They were a favorite of my mother's.
No, our mom didn't bake. No.
Fair enough. This is really simple. So you make a really simple shortbread dough. It's butter, flour, and sugar. You can add in whatever you like. My personal preference is cherry and lemon. You roll it into a sausage shape, throw it in the freezer, and then slice and bake. They are perfection. So buttery, so crisp, so beautiful. And that's really all I want at Christmas time is that beautiful, simple, perfectly buttery shortbread cookie. So that is what I'm standing by. The icebox shortbread, no cutouts, no royal icing, no slice and bake.
Slice and bake. That is my name all over it. Yes.
It's so tempting to try, and then I know I'll just burn the heck out of them. But
honestly, you get 3 cookies into decorating cookies, and you think, what possessed me to do this? Especially if you're going to have children involved. No, just give the children a handful of candy and let them have that.
So, Claire, in Canada, you've already had your Thanksgiving. What do you serve at a Canadian Thanksgiving?
It probably sounds pretty familiar. Always a turkey stuffing, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, Brussels sprouts, usually peas. I mean, the vegetables can be endless, and then pumpkin pie and apple pie.
Okay, so it's basically the same menu. All right.
Yeah.
Do you make an American Thanksgiving for any reason? Not that you should. You don't live here, but
I would love to, but I'd say once we turn the corner after Halloween, it's full holiday. We're in full holiday mode.
Okay.
So on the weekend of American Thanksgiving, because of course we also don't have the holiday on the Friday, I'm having a big Indian curry party, having 4 couples over, making all kinds of different Indian curries. So, that's how I'm branching it.
Okay. I would love to go to your house for an Indian curry party.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
I'm sorry that I don't live in Toronto. All right, Claire, you actually have like a pretty cool holiday recipe book that you've put together now for Satellite Sisters and Misters and Smisters who are trying to get their act together for the holiday. We can find that at your website. Tell us a little bit about it.
You sure can. It is called An Uncomplicated Holiday, and it is just the next in the series of Uncomplicated. And it's kind of exactly what I do, right? It's taking kind of traditional, classic, amazing recipes, making them extra delicious and extra uncomplicated. So it's the very best turkey you've ever had, which is a dry brine turkey. It's my very best stuffing, which is my most popular YouTube video ever of all time. My best pies, my best everything. So everything that you need for a really uncomplicated holiday feast is in there. Plus all of my very best kind of carefully selected tips for entertaining. Plus, there's a work back schedule, which is what I always use so I can kind of prep in advance over a couple of days, just take an hour each day so that I'm, not stressing on the day of. And my best vegetarian main course, which is a kale and feta spanakopita pie. And leftovers turkey pot pie. So it's everything you need for the holiday. You can kind of stop scrolling, stop looking, everything you need for the holiday in one place. And it's on sale until Black Friday for just $7.
Okay, that's great. It's an ebook, so you can use it on your tablet in the kitchen.
That's right.
That's fantastic. All right, Claire, thank you so much for being here. This is so helpful. I'm just going to reframe.
You're an inspiration.
I'm reframing things. I'm reframing things.
Put a ribbon on it, reframe it, and put a ribbon on it. That's all you need to know.
Claire Tansey, everybody will have links to her website and to her book and to the recipes that she mentioned in the show notes or in Pep Talk this week. So, and we'll spread them all over social media. Claire, thank you so much.
Always such a pleasure. Happy holidays, I guess. Happy holidays.
You too.
Thanks, Claire.
Bye.
Liz, when you think about self-care, what comes to mind? Particularly when you think about my self-care. Do I seem like a calm person to you?
Well, I don't think you're like out of the box calm, but I think with some effort, you can be calm. I think you do a lot of yoga. You've been doing meditation, and I think you're actually using the Calm app. You said you've really made a commitment to that, and it shows, Lian. Let's just say you're calmer than you used to be. How's that?
I think that's fair to say, Liz. I think it is. I like taking time out of my busy schedule to use the Calm app. I would say, next to the weather app, which of course I go to about 27 times a day, the Calm app is the most used app on my phone because I use it every day. I love the meditations that they have. I love the sleep stories sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night. I listen to, Harry Styles give me a sleep story, and that puts me back to sleep. I love the stretching routines they have on the Calm app. There's a lot there that helps keep me calm, Liz. Mm-hmm. It helps keep me calm. So I appreciate you noticing that, Liz.
Yeah. I've been using it too. I downloaded it to my phone, and it is like the middle of the night wake up. When you think, what's going to help put me back to sleep? There's so many choices on the Calm app that really will help put you back to sleep. So I'm with you there.
Yeah. So here's if you want to be calmer this holiday season or throughout the whole new year, because it's a wonderful subscription deal we have here, you go to calm.com/satellite and you're going to get a special offer for 40% off a Calm premium subscription, and new content is added every week. I mean, that's true. They have new stuff coming out every week, and I'm listening to it. For listeners of Satellite Sisters, Calm is offering an exclusive 40% off a Calm premium subscription at calm.com/satellite. And Calm is CALM.com. Calm.com/satellite for 40% off unlimited access to Calm's entire library. That's calm.com/satellite. Deep breath, Liz. Deep breath. Liz, are you planning your holiday outfits? I know you like to No, you like to plan your outfits, Liz. You doing that yet?
I've decided to upgrade a few things, Lian. You know, we've had some slow years, so who knows what I used to wear on the holidays? It's going to be all new. And I started by buying myself a pair of the Rothy's flat in silver metallic, because metallics at the holidays, you cannot go wrong.
Liz, I have the same pair of shoes for the same reason. I wanted to get dressed up a little bit this holiday season. I want to pull out the black velvet pants, get some holiday tops, but I want to be comfortable and fresh, but a little metallic. So I bought the same pair of shoes. Rothy's has a ton of beautiful shoes in styles that you're going to love. We love the Rothy's brand. We've been talking about it forever, but it's because we literally wear them all the time. And we believe in Rothy's. It's great to give a Rothy. It's great to get a Rothy is what I would say, Liz. So head on over to Rothys.com because you're going to see all kinds of beautiful shoes, footwear, sneakers, and then great gift ideas. If you don't know someone's shoe size, you're going to want to take a look at their belt bags. I had a lot of compliments on my Rothy's belt bag on my book tour list. I bought one of those all the time. It's tray chic.
Okay. All right. That's great when you're traveling.
So great when you're traveling, or it's a good little small holiday bag for holiday parties. There's a lot happening over at Rothy's, including silver metallics. You heard it here first. You know what Julie told us. We gotta zhuzh it up, Liz. We gotta get things going this holiday season.
I gotta get some clothes with tassels, but I'm solid with the metallic shoes.
All right. Here's what you do, Satellite Sisters and Misters. Get stylish shoes, versatile and durable enough to wear all the time with Rothy's. Get $20 off your first purchase at rothys.com/sisters. And Rothy's is ROTHYS.com/sisters. Rothys.com/sisters. Thanks, Rothy's. It's always so great to talk to Claire, isn't it? She really inspires. Like, you just really want to get in there and start making granola, don't you, Liz?
Yeah. She does. She makes everything sound doable.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
The uncomplicated factor, but also everything has a little twist. It's spicy, or it's different, or it's unexpected. So yes, very inspired.
All right. Well, that's what we're hoping for our holiday wrap party. That is coming up, Liz. It's coming up in December. Listen, Julie, we've done this for the last couple of years, and it's so fun. We're going to do it again. We're doing it on Sunday, December 11th. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, and it's going to be on our YouTube channel. Liz, you're going to explain to people in a second what YouTube is and how to access it.
Okay.
Okay. But I want to mention to people that we want you to think about your toast for the year. We did this last year and it was a big hit. Post your toast. So we're going to ask the Satellite Sisters, Mr. and Mr. Hood, to do it again. We want to hear your toast for this year or looking forward to the next year. And there are going to be prizes. But first, I'm going to let Liz explain YouTube to you.
Yes, I'm sure everyone's looked up stuff on YouTube, but you may or may not know that there is a Satellite Sisters channel on YouTube. We post our podcast there every week, and also other videos that we make along the way. So what you will see if you go there now is I created a special holiday wrap party video to explain to you what we're doing. And it's posted at the Satellite Sisters YouTube channel now. And if you go there, in the comments to that video, right? So in the comments to that video is where we want you to post your toast. Just very simple. You'll see when you get there, it's just me on the Cooking with Liz set. I'm hanging some lights, doing a few things, just getting excited for the holidays. And so you go there, you post your toast in the comments. And then also while you're there, subscribe to the channel. So then you'll get notified when we go live with anything or when we post a new video. And here's the deal. The importance of posting all of the toasts in one place on our YouTube channel is there will be a prize, right, Lian? We are going to have a drawing. Everyone who posts your toast will go into the drawing. And Lian has a very, very special prize.
Well, I have just a few left. I really have just the one left. It's one of the Satellite Sisters pashminas, the beautiful off-white cream-colored pashmina that we offered in 2020 as part of our 20th anniversary. I have one left. That is going to be our prize. I'm going to pull a random name the day of the Christmas party, December 11th. But we welcome all toasts, but you have to post it over there on YouTube to be eligible for the drawing. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're just trying to get you over there, people.
Yeah. I mean, I think you'll enjoy yourself once you get there. There's one thing I want. There's one thing I want to say about the.
Is there any granola over there, Liz, or a cookie or something?
So I originally made the video last night, and I posted it, and two of you out there actually had already posted your toast, but then when I looked at the video, even though I'm holding up a sign that says the party is Sunday, December 11th, I said Saturday like 5 times. I just
shoot.
So I fixed it. Sunday. I fixed it. So this morning I did a new video. So the video that's there is correct. You'll see that it's clearly shot in the morning, not in the evening. But for the two of you who already posted your toast, that's gone. That's wiped out. So you got to start again.
Okay.
Anyway, for the rest of you, it's super easy. Just go there in the comments, post your toast, and we will see you on Sunday, December 11th at 4 p.m. Eastern. No, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific.
Right. Exactly.
Perfect, Liz. Perfect. Okay. Well, can we talk about the Facebook group for a second?
Sure.
Because one of the other things that goes on at holidays, which is great for families of, kids of all ages, is to play games, after the big meal or before the big meal or sometime during the holiday weekend. And on the Satellite Sisters Facebook group, Nancy asked the question, "Hi, everyone. I am looking for game ideas to play with my family on Thanksgiving. I need something fun without a lot of complicated directions or rules for older adults." Okay. Last year, I tried Ticket to Ride, and the grandparents struggled a bit with the rules. I am considering We See, but not sure. Thanks for the suggestions. And can I say there are so many suggestions at our Facebook group. If you're looking for like a new game to play with your family, Lian, are you planning on any games for the holidays?
We usually do play some games. I actually might get a puzzle this year too. But we usually play Apples to Apples is kind of a fun game that we play where we sort of make up our own rules. So it's not that complicated, but we have a good time.
But people suggested poetry for Neanderthals, Farkle, bingo, dominoes, Yahtzee, spoons, and a game called Left, Right, Center or Right, Left, Center or something like that. Okay, but if you have a good game suggestion, go on over to the Facebook group and post it there. You'll see the post. And I think this is a great idea. I'm going to think of a new game to incorporate with our family gathering this year. So we tried to play Risk last year with the kids, and there were tears. There were a lot of tears. So that's all I can say.
This Risk is complicated.
Yes, it's complicated. They're winners and losers. It was a bad idea, Lian. Yes,
okay.
It was a bad idea. Yeah.
All right. You know what? We also put together a really nice book list for everybody over at bookshop.org. It's really easy to make book lists and very colorful there. You can buy the books there and help support indie bookstores, but all kinds of different books for different kinds of people on your list. We have novels, we have biographies, we have nonfiction books. There's some travel books. We have a poetry book. There's an Emily in Paris Insider's Guide that I know our people are going to want. Julie, you put together a beautiful list of books for kids of different ages. So just you pick like 6 books. Those all look great. What's your secret to that list?
Well, here's my Urban Nana pro tip is I always try to get new books, books that have been published like this year or last year to give to grandchildren, because I'm never sure what they have at their house, in terms of books. But if you go with a new title, the chances are they don't already have it. So that's my suggestion. So I think I've picked out some good ones. Yeah.
Yeah, no, really beautiful ones. I liked looking at your list. Also, there's a puzzle there. There's a 1,000-piece puzzle of a beautiful turkey. And I thought I might get that for Thanksgiving. That might be fun. And there's a game there called Lizzie and Darcy. It's a Jane Austen matchmaking board game. So I thought that sounded fun. We have cookbooks. It's just a really robust list of 35 books. They look great. So we're going to put links to that list in the show notes and spread it around on the website and also in Pep Talk. But if you're wondering, what should I get the book lover of my life? We've taken care of that for you. We've done it. So don't worry. We got lists upon lists this year. All right. It's time for Entertaining Sisters. Julie, I'm excited for this.
Yes.
Because a couple weeks ago, I went through the whole Hallmark schedule and I picked out a movie just for you. It's called The Royal Nanny. And I feel like it. And then I texted you this week, like, set your DVR. The Royal Nanny is on this week. Did it deliver or did it deliver? Julie?
Lian, I am so glad you sent me that message. I had been interested to watch it, but I certainly didn't want to miss it. Now, this is The Royal Nanny, which is on the Hallmark Channel. This is the story of an MI5 agent, Claire, who goes undercover as a royal nanny and must, okay, Liz, stick with me, and must overcome the challenges of her assignment, which are many, at the same time resisting the charms of Prince Colin while keeping the family all safe, of course, at Christmas. Okay. Lian, I just think this broke new ground for Hallmark. Don't you think?
Well, first of all, there was an actual plot. Like, I had to put down the magazines and catalogs I usually thumb through to focus on the plot. Things were happening in this movie.
Lian, I had the movie on Sunday. My husband was sort of wandering around. He sat down and started to watch it as well. His favorite movie is Born Identity. So anything with this has spies, it has betrayal. There's a red herring in this. I mean, there's scenes of London, right?
Yeah.
British accents. Okay. And at one point I was sort of moving away from the set. He's like, get back here. I think the kiss is coming right now. I mean, he was in deep. Okay. So this nanny has to deal with a terror plot, Liz. Okay.
Wow.
But first of all, because she's an MI5 agent, and of course she's an orphan because it's Hallmark, Liz. Okay. Okay. She has to learn how to be a nanny in 24 hours. Okay. And she has to learn how to.
Me. Yes.
Okay. And she has to learn how to pin an assailant with an umbrella, Liz. Okay. And this isn't like a 007 umbrella that has secret weapons. It's just a regular umbrella.
It's like Mary Poppins.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Wow.
So,
okay.
I mean, this is exciting. It's new ground. Of course, you have familiar scenes. There's a Christmas charity. There's a Christmas ball. Thank goodness. Right, Lian? I mean.
Yes. They could have done something more with her hair at the Christmas ball. But other than that.
She didn't really have much time. I agree with you on that one comment. I do think it was a little reminiscent of Alias, the show Alias, Lian. What do you think?
Yes. I mean, yes, the most benign version of my beloved Alias ever. But yeah, fantastic. I loved it. I actually thought it was fun. Plus, I like that they didn't even make up a country like they usually do in Hallmark movies. It was just England. This was supposed to be the British royal family. And they appeared to have nothing to do all day, is basically what I would say.
Yes. Well, that's okay. The star, Rachel Scarston, is very good and believable. I think she does a good job carrying the show. And so as an added bonus, I think if you have, somebody in your household that's skeptical of Hallmark movies, this could be the entryway into the wonderful world of Hallmark for them. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's playing about a dozen more times between now and Christmas. And you can find the show times at the Hallmark site, or just set your DVR for The Royal Nanny. But really fresh new ground. I agree with you, Julie. Something was happening there. It was fun.
Okay. Well, I'm going to make a potentially controversial recommendation that is really at the opposite end of the emotional scale. And this movie is called The Banshees of Inisherin. You may have heard about it. It stars Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. And it all takes place on a beautiful, isolated island off the coast of Ireland during the Irish Civil War in the early 20s. Okay, here's the thing about this movie. It is super duper sad. It has
Okay.
The music is
That's important to know.
The music is sad flute. The people play sad fiddles. They're sad people. They're sad mini donkeys. It's much like Ireland during the 20s and the Irish people themselves. It is sad and poetic and sad and beautiful. It's very sad. So Carrie posted about this in the Satellite Sisters Facebook group. Chris said she cried the ugly cry for half the movie, but thought it was really good. Now, Kate and Judy both did not like it. And I have to say, for some very legit reasons. I cannot disagree with what Kate and Judy said. And yet I went to see this with our brother Dick and our sister-in-law Susan, and all of us really liked it, even though it's very sad. So
Okay.
it's being marketed as like a Black comedy. No, it's just very sad. It's very sad.
Okay.
So that's my recommendation, The Banshees of Inisherin. But then another request from the Satellite Sisters Facebook group, Fran wanted to know, are we going to talk about the Stephen Colbert pickleball special that is running this week?
What is this thing, Liz? I can't, what is it? What is it?
I'm actually playing pickleball. I'm not watching this, but what is this about? Yes.
Okay. So the hilarious Stephen Colbert is doing a 2-hour celebrity pickleball tournament this Thursday, November 17th on CBS. The title of the show is Pickled. And he's got sportscasters Bill Raftery and Carrie Champion on to comment on what they're calling pickleball antics. So we'll look forward to that. And it's everyone from Sugar Ray Leonard to Will Ferrell to Emma Watson. So this is going to be funny. And then Colbert said, the appeal of pickleball is obviously that anyone can play. And his quote is, you really get the sense that the best pickleball player in the world is only about twice as good as the worst pickleball player. So anyway, Pickled on CBS this Thursday night, November 17th. Sounds like a riot.
Okay. Unexpected recommendation from you, Liz. All right. Maybe I'll put it on the DVR. If you put the Royal Nanny on your DVR.
Okay.
All right. We would like to thank our engineer, Sergio Enriquez. Thank you, Sergio. We'd like to thank Emily Loudermilk, who does the graphics for our show. They're always so fun. If you want to see Emily's work, please follow us on Instagram @SatSisters or subscribe to Pep Talk, our weekly newsletter, which is going to be weekly for the next few weeks. I'm getting it out, sisters, making it happen. We would also like to thank all of our sponsors. Thank you so much. And thanks to you for supporting our sponsors. It is actually how the show continues to be produced. And we really appreciate you supporting the sponsors that we have. We work hard to find and pick good sponsors who sell things that we think you'll like, that we like, and companies that we believe in. So we appreciate the support, as do they. All right, sisters. I mean, this has been a really fun, festive food, holiday, entertainment extravaganza. I've really enjoyed the show. So let's go to our to-do list. Jewel, what do you got?
Well, I'm very excited. For the first time ever, I'm going to a Friendsgiving this week. Our book club has decided to have a Friendsgiving for our meetings. So this will be a first for me. I'm bringing cranberry sauces, to the event, and I'm looking forward to it. Maybe some cranberry bread as well.
No wonder you need all those cranberries.
Yes.
No wonder you're hoarding the cranberries. You have multiple Thanksgivings to bring the sauce to. I've never been invited to a Friendsgiving. I'd like to go to one someday. That sounded sad and pathetic, but oh well.
Okay. What's on your to-do list?
Well, you know what? I need to unpack the turkeys. I mean, I haven't even really decorated for Thanksgiving the last couple of years. And as I hold a lot of turkeys given to me mainly by our mom over the years, but also I've bought my own set of turkeys, and people have given me turkeys. So I got to go down into the basement, unpack those turkeys, and start doing the decorating. Because as we know from your trends segment, Julie, over the top tablescaping is going to be happening. So I got to get on it. No neutrals, man. No neutrals.
You got to
All right,
get
Liz,
that
what are you up
fringe
to?
on board. Fringe on board. Okay. So, other than stockpiling tassels, which I now know is I'll be spending a lot more time at home in Los Angeles these holidays. Lots of times I go up to Oregon for the holidays or visit friends or family, but I'm really going to be home most of the time. And one of my favorite things to do during the holiday season is to buy tickets to a holiday show, round up a bunch of friends, and all go to a concert together or a play together or whatever it is. I was about to say all go ice skating together, but no. I'm still not back into ice skating condition with old Lefty. Anyway, a little holiday entertaining out around the city of Los Angeles, doing fun things. I gotta get that stuff scheduled.
All right, Liz, that sounds great. Hey, sisters, have a good week.
You too, Lian.
And don't forget, call your satellite sister.